I spent the entire day waiting for the trailer to drop, and right after it dropped, the internet went out. So I ran to my mother and I was like, Mom, what's going on? And she's like, oh, there's this protest going on. I was like, that protest has been going on for 6 days. What about the internet? And she's like, the protesters decided that there are some people who have decided not to join us and sit at homes, so they shan't be at peace either. Let the internet go out of the entire town. I was like, seriously? They want us to come out and protest against the government that we support? Whatever happened to freedom of voting? So yeah, after 14 hours of wrestling with the internet device and banging my phone against things, the internet is finally working. So here we are, late as ever. I swear to God, every time I want to work, the universe is like, nope, I'll never sit down. Hey, so guys, my name is Madeleine Fox. Welcome to my channel, and speaking to you late and edited is your favorite ignorant person to talk about the Wheel of Time. We finally have the trailer, but good is news because I would not be remaining ignorant for long. I have ordered the first book and it will come after the protest ends. Good God, it takes all my patience to just survive in this world. Anyway, I hope that, protest ends soon and, the government just listens to them and solves their issues. Anyway, let's take a look at the trailer before the internet possibly goes out again. I need to upload this video.
Swear your oath, Moiraine Sedai.
I swear to speak no word that is not true, to make no weapon with which one person may kill another, and never to use the one power as a weapon.
Do you know what Aes Sedai means in the old tongue? Servants of all. It is they who serve the world.
I didn't choose this path, but I will follow it.
Where next?
The two rivers. The old blood runs deep in those mountains. Let's hope it's prepared them for what's coming. The Dark One is waking. But there will be one who can stand against him. And it's one of the five of you.
You've fully lost your mind.
Your life isn't going to be what you thought.
Moiraine.
What are those? His army is coming.
What can we do?
We protect the people we love, no matter the cost.
Our enemies are everywhere. They will leave no one standing.
We've lost too many people already. I can't lose you.
You won't. If we do not stop the Dark One now, the whole world will burn. I can't allow it. The wheel weaves as the wheel wills.
Do you think we'll ever go back?
Home? No.
Right off the bat, I really like the fact that they did not, reveal too much of the story. The narration was again repeating whatever they have said in the previous teasers, but they did show us many other clips. So I'll have to go through each clip, and there was, a few things that did catch my attention. Wow, this is so beautiful.
Swear your oath, Moiraine Sedai.
I swear to speak no word that is not true, to make no weapon with which one person may kill another.
So the starting shows us Moiraine's entrance into the court, she's graduated school, she's being handed this certificate, and she's entering the court and she's swearing her oath, which is very important, and it has been done in every kingdom. The generals and everyone, they step forward, they swear their oaths to be loyal to their head. And the fact is, are they bound to their oaths though? Can they break those oaths? Because some people, they just can't lie. So if they swear an oath, their body is physically unable to do whatever, is against the oath. So she's swearing the oath, and what really caught my attention was the fact that, this sort of tells us that this story is going to be from her point of view. I don't know whose point of view the books are from. I thought it was going to be like this narrator's point of view, but this seems like it's going to be from Moiraine's point of view.
Servants of all. It is they who serve the world.
So in this court or senate or whatever, somebody did tell me what it was. It's like slipped out of my head. There are all these people from all these groups, and Moiraine is wearing a blue dress, a cloak and a robe and everything. So she's probably like from the blue group. There are reds, there are goldens and whites and blacks, and this lady seems to be the head. And my god, is she the most amazing actress. I saw her in Ratched, and I really recommend you guys to watch Ratched just for her character. She was playing a character that had like a multiple personality disorder, and sometimes she would like act like herself, sometimes she would start acting like her doctor, and sometimes like Adolf Hitler. It was so amazing, and the way she carried all those characters and switched like immediately, like one moment she'd be crying like I've been abused, and the next moment she'd be like, you're a German, and no, sorry, you're a Jew. So she was amazing. So totally go and watch her, and I'm like thinking that she's the head here. She might not be able to act like a mentally unstable person, but I do think that she will be able to carry all that regalness, and you know, that she would have that authority because she is a really great character. So, actor.
I didn't choose this path, but I will follow it.
So I don't know about this character, but I do, you know, really like the fact that they are showing Moiraine's point of view, because from the very first look, she seemed like this very determined person who would go to any lengths to protect people from the Dark One. And the way she's like riding horses, and the fact that they are all in gowns. They did not dress the ladies in like, you know, leathers like the Amazons or other soldiers and stuff. I love that. But this just adds this sort of beauty to it, this femininity to it. Feminine, is that a word? But I do like when they show ladies that are feminine and strong at the same time. And even if they're manly, I do not care. I just love strong people.
The Dark One is waking. But there will be one who can stand against him. And it's one of the 5 of you.
So we have 5 candidates for the dragon, but my main concern is, did they know that the dragon exists and like the Dark One exists? Do they like at least know basic survival skills? Because my most hated trope is when 2 months before the final battle, they bring in this changeling and they're like, you're gonna save our ass. I'm sorry, I'm not putting my ass into the hands of this dumb ass who didn't even know that he had magic 2 months ago. Who do you think they are? Water, that they're just gonna come in and fit in whatever picture you put them in? No. And for some reason, every single time in those 2 months, or sometimes even a day, like it takes less than a fortnight, less than 24 hours, and they'd be swinging swords and using magic as if they've been doing it their entire lives. I know generals who aren't able to shoot guns, and you're telling me this changeling will be doing it? No! So the dragon must at least know some of the backstory and have like some background knowledge, and then they must be trained. Otherwise, I would not even feel safe watching the series, let alone be a part of a world where my life is put into the hands of an amateur. I mean, I love my god, but I'm in no rush to meet him. You know, like in Kung Fu Panda, that tigress spent her entire life training to be the dragon? I think that was the dragon again. And then this block of meat, this meatball-like panda comes in, and he's the dragon. But at least they trained him. They trained him, and please do this with the dragon, otherwise I do not feel safe and I want to go home.
Let's hope it's prepared them for what's coming.
Okay, so the girl is swimming in a magical river, and then Moiraine did say that she's going to prepare them for what's coming, so I think we can relax to an extent now.
Moiraine.
What are those? His army is coming.
That's how you know I'm not the dragon, because when I saw what she was pointing at, I was like, fireflies? But no, they are not fireflies. They are probably the Fays or Trollops with their torches marching down the mountain. Have you ever been on Rocky Mountains, by the way? They are the ultimate death trap. Like, the roads are about yay big, they're slippery, and they're two-way. But the one thing that I love about Rocky Mountains is that they have rocks, and I always keep rocks on me because I like them. They all come in all sorts of different colors. Like, how beautiful are they? Like, look at that. That is beautiful. And if somebody attacks you, just hit them in the head with a rock. And I always keep big ones as well, you know? You'd never know how strong your opponent might be, so just throw a rock at them. I have like bagfuls of rocks in case of raid attacks.
What can we do?
We protect the people we love.
That goes without saying, my lady. Actually, it doesn't go without saying because some people might decide to run, which is quite understandable if you find yourself facing a minotaur that is twice your size. I mean, I would also run, but like I could also pull out the rocks, but the minotaur is twice my... Oh my god, teach me the magic, okay, Mr. Dai? Please, it's getting stressful around here.
Our enemies are everywhere.
They are setting a lady on fire. I don't care if she broke the oath or betrayed you because she does seem like she's a part of the code. You know, she's wearing yellow. But you're setting her on fire? Oh my god. That's like next level brutal. Why can't you just execute her like civilized people? Hang her beheaded head to, you know, send a message to everyone else that this will happen to you if you betray us. But why set someone on fire?
Our enemies are everywhere. They will leave no one.
That man seems rather happy about the whole setting the lady on fire thing, but he could be happy about something else. But you can see the fire in the cup. But then there is fire behind him. So you don't really know what he's happy about, but he's wearing white and he is introduced when she's talking about enemies. Or maybe she's, you know, stating that the lady who was set on fire was the enemy. But I do not like how happy the man is. I mean, you're about to be attacked by a Fade, the Dark One. Why are you so happy? What's there to celebrate?
Standing.
You've lost too many people already.
I'm not a big fan of shows that have a high death rate, but when it comes to historic shows like, say, Game of Thrones, I want there to be deaths because you need to show that it took lives in order to get where we are. We are sitting here in peace, or we are sitting here alive because some people lost their lives. You have to kill, you have to die yourself. And, you know, we have often came across characters like Carden from The Cruel Prince, who was like, you and your father might be surprised that bloodshed isn't the answer to everything. But sometimes bloodshed is the answer. When there is power, there is only one throne and only one person can sit on it. And say there are so many candidates, there are countless candidates, everybody wants to rule the world. And all those people will not present me the throne over a platter. I must fight for the throne, and it's not just about the throne, it's about your own survival. Those were screams, right? Anyway, it's not just about the throne, your own life, your children, your family. All of them's lives depend on your life if you continue to live. And when it comes to the whole power play, everyone chooses sides and then you lose people, and losing people is the worst. It is a great pain. And I would be lying if I'd say that I have not seen people cry the way Lan was, or I have not cried like that myself. Because no matter how many times you feel pain, you continuously keep feeling it every single time. And every single time it feels like you're feeling more. And ultimately, when you have lost a lot of people, you do feel like you're fighting a lost battle and there is no point in fighting anymore. But ultimately, it comes down to the fact that there are still people living. And even if you do not want to continue living anymore, you have to continue fighting for those people. Many people do not continue living and fighting because they don't want to die. They continue fighting because they know that if they die, who will protect the people they love? So you sit down, you mourn, and then you get up and you start fighting again. So these white-clothed people are circling to possible dragons, and their horses have the skulls of the Dark One. I don't think these white people are the good ones, because that guy, the way he was sipping wine, I don't think anyone from that court would have that cunning of a smile. I have not seen Moiraine smile even once. I don't think the whites are the good guys. And then we also see this passed out guy on the side. And this is the same field where there were the dead sheep. That was beautiful. And this too looks, you know, really artistic.
You won't.
Oh my god, I think the people who get, you know, bit or something by the trollops or the fades turn into trollops or fades. You know, like berserkers. Okay, so one thing's clear, that Lorraine is not the dragon. I mean, his magic is black. I don't think the dragon's magic would be black. But it would have been good, you know, if he had turned out to be the dragon. He does seem to know a lot of magic, and you have not came across anyone who knows as much magic as this man does. So if he turns out to be the dragon, I think would be saved. Oh my god, we have reached ice as well. Wait a damn second. That's a knight, but what the heck is that? That looks like a goat. Is that a face or is that a cloth?
The wheel weaves as the wheel wills.
Of course it does. It's not going to consult you, my lady. But my god, is this court beautiful.
Do you think we'll ever go back?
Home? No.
I like how realistic she is because, you know, the rest of us, for hope's sake, we say that we will go back home, but mostly we do not. Why am I saying we? I've never rode into battle. Anyway, it just seems, you know, rather depressing, you know, that many people are not able to go back home. I mean, I recently watched Squid Game and 455 people did not go back home. And the one who did, well, don't ask how that went. So it is saddening knowing that you'd never go home again. I cannot wait for November 19th. This is so amazing because we are going to be, you know, receiving an equal amount of emotion and diversity and fighting. I love violence as long as it's inside my phone, not in real life. Like, please, we do not need wars. So I cannot wait for this, and I cannot wait to read the book. It's going to, you know, really expand my knowledge about this, and I am planning on doing further research on, you know, the official Wheel of Time pages, because they are giving a lot of information that's not going to reveal much about the story, you know, no spoilers. So I will be doing that as well. And yeah, let's do the outro. I can basically become Lan. So that was it for this video. Really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, give me a like. Also comment below and let me know anything you want me to know. Subscribe, click the notification bell, and we just hit 500 subscribers. I received my email after the internet started working, and apparently now I have enough people to fit into a jumbo jet. Where shall we go? So also check out my edits channel. It's at Elnif Edits, and my Instagram, it's at elnif_fox. The links will be in the description box. Excuse my busy street. I'm the only Elnif Fox, and I'll hopefully catch you in the next video. I cannot wait to receive the book, and while I was looking for the trailer, I went to the Instagram account because on YouTube they released a 360 trailer that literally made my head spin. But we had like a static one on Instagram, and I came across the fact that they are releasing a lot of information and backstory on there in the captions and, you know, in their story highlights and stuff. So the information is spoiler-free. Cannot talk. Spoiler-free. Spoiler-free. So I would be, you know, taking a look at that information as well. I'd be reading the book. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and bye.
Baby, please just tell me if I'm fine. Tell me if I'm